Hello everybody and welcome back to Blockade Farms. So we are back on the big sugar beet harvest. So we've got quite a considerable lot of the field to still go. And if you remember last time, we had moved some of the sugar beet straight over and into the mill. So I have just jumped straight back in this, and well, once we get filled up, we're going to go grab the combine and we're going to move that on into a field. And I'm probably going to start the combine doing the sunflowers, because the sunflowers are going to take some time. We can then run them, we'll fill up a load of sugar beet in our lorry, we'll run it over to the mill, we'll then empty the combine and then the lorry can stay over there, because to be honest, we're just dumping these on the floor, so we can just pick these up whenever we need to. And there's going to be a lot to pick up. Quite a lot to pick up. I actually reckon we'll spend most of the day trying to get this sugar beet in. And we've still got 2 little fields as well. So this isn't even all of the sugar beet we've got. We've got even more. So yeah, let's go jump into the combine, because we do need to get the combine going, really. So, where's the combine? Here she is. Here's our beautiful new combine header, 6 metre. Oh, which has apparently got stuck underneath. Lower it. So it's glitched into the wall. So let's just give that a bit of a tuggy tug. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're going to run over to the field and I'm going to set a worker up on doing the sunflowers. Then we'll have just the soybeans left, and to be honest, the soybeans are fairly alright. Nice and easy for us to do. For some reason, I was going to say it's not steering at the moment. Hopefully that changes. So yeah, we'll end up doing the soybeans. It won't take too long. I'd imagine it'll take a few hours and we'll get majority of that sugar beet. Well, we'll break the back on the majority of it fairly soon. It shouldn't be too bad. And then we can get it all into our mill and making us lots and lots of sugar. Which, if you've been watching, you'll know we'll be turning that into strawberry milk, because it's £22,000 1,000 litres, so why wouldn't you turn it into strawberry milk? It seems to be one of the best commodities I've seen. So yeah, we're definitely going to get ourselves some of that. So we are going to run this down here. I might even set up the old David Brown spraying off some weeds in these fields, because now they've come on a bit. They'll have all weeds in, and we want to hit them before they get crop destruction, ideally. We don't want to be destroying our crops to spray the weeds off, because it's counterproductive. So if we just head down here, it should be field 33. Not the furthest away field we have, but not the closest. It is another big field, and this 6 metre header is going to take a while to crack through this field. So let's get him started. Dip our feet into the field there, and there we go. Let's set him off. So yeah, well, it's 5.8 metres actually, not quite 6. So we'll get him to start with the headlands. Work direction, automatic. I think that's about the best way to do that field, to be honest. So that should get a worker going on there. Obviously the quad track is just sat in the field at the moment, because until we give it a field to do, there's no field to be done. Now, was the grass ready? Can anyone remember? So the grass is ready to harvest, so that is another job we need to be doing, so we can get some more bales. Where's the cow sheds? Up this way. So yeah, the cows are out of food again. So we definitely need to be getting on cutting that again and getting it headed. So let's put the Renault in the field. Change all the gears. Quite a few gears to change into. And let's get him on his way mowing the grass for us. So there we go. Set him on his way. And here is our herbicide. So let's just check. I'm pretty sure we'll have weeds by now. So yeah, field 2 and 3 have got weeds. Nothing else should do. So we should be able to set him going that way. So our worker bill is going to be fairly high this episode. But at least we're getting all the jobs done that we need to get done while we're doing the big sugar beet harvest, because yeah, that is going to take some sweet time. So I'm hoping we've got some diesel in the tank, because the David Brown does need a top up. 52 litres, that should virtually do her. Turns out it won't do her. I honestly did not think that would have such a big tank. I thought it was going to be a tiny tank. Right, let's get this over to, I think we'll start with the canola field. And then it can go into the wheat field after. Struggling to find a gear there. There we go. Beacons on. 19 mile an hour for this old girl. She does seem slow. It is when you go to that like field we're sugar beeting in now. It does feel like it is a rare old distance to go get. So we get a worker on that. He can spray that field off nicely for us. And we can jump back on doing some more sugar beet. So I don't think we're very far into it. No, we've barely touched the surface of the field. So it is going to take some time. I had wondered if you could put this on a worker, but because you've got to manually empty it by pushing I once it's at 12,000 litres, and it gets to 12,000 litres fairly quick, I somewhat don't think it will be very easy on a worker, because you'd have to constantly jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. You know, get a bit of, I think it would cost you time opposed to saving it. No, I also don't think, just have a quick nosy, that there's anything bigger to do sugar beet harvesting with. Well, there is, but not in our time period, shall I say. Beet harvesters. No, they're all new machines. Look at this. 2017, 2013, 23. Ooh, far too new for us. Far too new. But I am trying to drop all the boxes together, so when we come to load up, we can just keep tabbing R and pick up as many boxes as we physically can. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to step to and try and get as far as I can into this field, and then I'll catch up with you guys when we take the lorry over to empty the first load of sunflowers. Right, so we've loaded our first load of today sugar beet up. We are going to drop it into the mill, and then we're going to go empty the sunflowers because the combine is full, so it's got the first 10,000 litres on board now. So we've got all of our flour still sat there, making a nice pile, and obviously we're now producing a lot more wool as well, which is then making a lot more fabric for us, because that factory is so much better. That little one just was not anywhere comparable to the proper spinnery, and we can make some good decent fabric out of that, and that'll make us a lot of money come sell time. So we are just going to get this unloaded. That's the first compartment done. Wait for it to shut and flick to the second compartment, and that keeps our sugar mill going. So I'm not expecting it to be doing amazing at the moment because of the fact that we are only on half time, so we're not really moving on much. So where is it? Sugar mill, yeah, 113 litres, but we have now got just shy of 70,000 litres of sugar beet in there already, and that's we've barely touched the surface of it. I can see us having to find like some way of storing all this sugar beet, because there is going to be quite a lot, or we fill that up and we sell the rest and top our bank account up nicely, because that full will pretty much last all year, making a couple of pallets a day sort of thing. And I don't know if we'll need as much as that. I mean, it won't hurt if it's sat there, because we can always sell it if we had to. So I suppose in that respect, worth keeping. But it depends how much it costs to build a sugar beet storage, but we'll cross that when we get to it. First of all, we've got to get that field harvested, and there's a lot of field to get harvested. I could see it taking possibly 2 episodes to get it all done, because it is so vast. And we've got the other 2 fields as well. And don't forget, we've got the soybeans to crack on with at some point as well. So we will have to get over there and get them done as well. But it does look like the workers are making a good start with the sunflowers. It looks like he's on his second lap of the headland, which is fine, because we can now leave the lorry down here. I just didn't want to take the lorry from where it was, bring it all the way over here without bringing a load of sugar beet. Seems a false economy. So yeah, we got a load done, and we can now get this unloaded. So I do believe that the tyres on the Volvo are now quite worn. Yeah, 87%. So they're going to need changing very soon. The combine's looking alright. It's got 35% damage on its tyres. There you go. You can see all of our sunflowers going up the spout and into the trailer, along with all the earwigs and bugs and whatever else is in our grain. So we're going to jump back. Yeah, we'll jump back because he doesn't need us yet, and we'll carry on with our sugar beeting. So I think it's shut off again. We'll get it started up, and we'll carry on sugar beeting. So our grass cutting tractor is all done, so we are just parking him up. The reason I jumped off is because I got a notification saying this little bloke's nearly 100% full, so that's good. And I did think that this would be finished as well, so we're going to get him now set on doing the wheat or barley field. Can't remember what I put in. What was it? It was wheat. So yeah, he's going to spray that off. We're going to try and find the International with the turner on the back. Go turn the grass into hay. Get that combine emptied as well. And then we can jump back on our sugar beet. So it is going alright, to be fair. We are getting through it. Not taking too... Well, I say it's not taking too long. It is taking a long time. Don't get me wrong. But it's not going too badly. That harvester actually, surprisingly, is fairly decent. The bit that will take all of the time is trying to pick it all up, because we've got to decant every single one into the trailer. It's actually a shame that we can't like just pick them up as pallets and sell them as pallets, because that would be say it'd be quicker. Might be quicker. It'd be nice to know if it was. Well, for some reason this tractor never turns on that very corner there. Don't matter how much lock you give it, it just will never turn on that random bit of the yard. So there we are. Let's get him set off. He could be doing a bit of turning. And there's our lorry. So we've got to go chase the combine now. Get the next load in here. So it does look like we're going to get a fairly decent yield out of this field, which is what we want. We want a nice yield, because that's going to make us plenty of money. Because we are going to turn it into sunflower oil. Now, as you can tell, the mill is fairly busy at the moment. It's doing flour, canola and sunflower already. So it's fairly busy, that mill, but we are going to make it busier and just keep it running 24 hours a day. So yeah, let's get this emptied and go jump onto the sugar beet, and then we'll carry on until we get the next notification that we need to intervene. So we're back over at the sunflower field. The worker has got a full tank again. So unbeknownst to me, when I was emptying it earlier, because the rear tank was full, the front tank was full, the worker was just sat there waiting for me to shunt forward, and I didn't realise. So I was just flicking through because obviously the grass was done and the spray dude was done, so I thought I'd just have a flick through, make sure everything was going alright, and it's a good job I did, because I see that. I thought he hadn't got another tank in quite a while. So I think this will about fill the lorry up now. Get a bit of crop destruction here, trying to get under it. I say this combine is a bit weird where it likes to fill up. But yeah, anyway, we'll get this filled up. We'll probably take some of it to the mill. I don't actually know how much will actually go in the mill at the moment. I don't think it'll be a great deal. It'll take sunflowers. It will take quite a bit at the moment. We're not got a lot of sorghum left in there. We've not got a lot of canola, so we're nearly through all of that. We have got 64,000 litres of oats, what we could turn into flour. Well, we've got 126,000 litres of sorghum still in still in stock. So yeah, plenty we can bring across. Don't think we've got any canola. No, so yeah, it is just we'll bring the other bits across and we'll get it all filled up. Might even do that now, to be fair, because we ain't going to get all these sunflowers in the mill. So let's go get these tipped. Yeah, we're not going to get it all in, so we might as well tip this off, go to the yard, grab one compartment of sorghum, and then we can at least keep the flour going, because we want flour up until December, and then anything from that point will just be sold. The benefit of turning it into flour, the sorghum, is you get, I think it's 2-to-1 ratio, so if we give it 10,000 litres, we should get 20,000 litres of flour. It's roughly the same price, so you're making double basically of what you would have had. So, but you've got to run it through the mill, so you get a bit of a charge on that. I don't know what the charge is daily. Must be, I'd say it's £1,000 to run that production a day. Oh, I've gone to the wrong yard. Well, what I'll do is I'll empty the rear compartment and we'll fill that up with sorghum, because it ain't going to take it all anyway. Got in autopilot, that's the trouble. Right, I think that's the rear compartment. Yeah. So we'll empty that and we'll fill that up with sorghum, and then we'll take 17,500 litres of sunflowers, 17,500 litres of sorghum, and at least that gets it topped up. We're going to have at least another round of sunflowers in the back, so that can virtually all go straight up there until it's full, sort of thing. Yeah, this is the beauty of this trailer. I did actually, speaking of trailers, did actually find, I hadn't checked to see what year it was, so we've put on this one. It's 2015. I thought it looked a bit older school, bit of a clumsy looking trailer, but it did hold 66,000 litres, but I was rather hoping it was going to be, or you can make it 500,000. Yeah, I was rather hoping it was going to be a bit older than that, but no. It seems to be quite a modern trailer still. So, never mind. It was worth a gamble. It doesn't tell you what the ages are when you look at them. You sort of have to look what it looks like, think, oh, that looks old, and then try it from there. Right, I'll run over to the mill and we'll get this tipped, get this lorry back to the field, and then we'll carry on with that sugar beet. So I wouldn't say we're doing it, we're not going too fast, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Probably another hour or two in there, and then these two fields down here. So quite a lot of sugar beet to come off, and I've been working it out in my head, and I think we're going to fill that sugar beet factory in literally no time at all. It's going to be, yeah, I'm sure there's more than 300,000 litres on the floor now, but we'll find out when we get carting. Right, the worker has finished. Our sunflowers, I was quite surprised. I thought he was going to say he was stuck doing something, like finished but wasn't finished. But no, he has actually done the job, and he's done it quite well. So we haven't missed too much, and we're sorted. So that is our sunflowers in. So we got a full trailer load, and the front tank is going to pretty, not quite full, so we've got 35,000 litres, well, just under, I think. I don't think we quite filled that second tank. So that will put us, what will it put us on? About 49, probably 47,000 litres, so not too bad. Yeah, I think I was expecting a little bit more out of this field. It didn't quite yield as well as I thought, but I don't think the soil type's great in it. But hey, it's 40,000 litres more than we had before. So we're just going to quickly run the combine back to the yard. Then we'll take the lorry over and tip that in the mill. And then once we've done that, we'll take the lorry to our sugar beet area, and we'll carry on with that. So I don't know if we'll get all the sugar beet done this episode. If we don't quite get it done, I will try and have a go off camera, just carrying on, and then at least you know guys don't have to keep watching me driving a sugar beet harvester. And then we could probably get into something like the soybeans. But it would be nice to get all those sugar beet pallets collected, and that's what's going to take time. That's going to take hours to collect, because it is not a quick job. Plus then we've got to run them back and forth, so it'll be fun. We'll enjoy it. But yeah, for now, let's get this run back to the yard, because I've got equipment everywhere, and then we'll take the lorry over to the mill. So we've got that all moved around. Some reason, well, I say some reason, we had 7 litres left, and I think basically the silo in the cow barn is full, and we couldn't put it into the mill because the mill is full. So I've just had to clear the trailer for that 7 litres, which, yeah, 7 litres. It's nothing to worry about too much. So that does tell me that the silo is full, but luckily very soon we will be emptying it, hopefully. we are going to be taking the... I don't know if we'll get another load of sorghum taken over to the mill, or we're just going to sell it, but obviously in December we'll get it all sold anyway. So we have got the grass ready for, well, I say grass, it's now hay ready for baling. We've still got this field. We're getting closer. Say it's a vast old area. I think two of our fields are only like this little bit here. So you can imagine how much we're getting off. I'm just filling this up, and then when we get the next chance we'll run it back to the yard and showing you guys what I mean by how slow it is to fill. So it's quick enough, but obviously you're doing this, you got to think, you got to do this quite a lot of times and then run it back to the yard, then come back and do it quite a lot of times, then back and back. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to take a bit of time to get it all picked up, but it's not the end of the world. So if I fill this up, if I feel like I want to drive out, at least we can just shoot straight off. So I'll get it finished filling it up, and then we'll carry on with sugar beet, and if I feel like I want to drive off, we'll have a quick drive off. Right, so I think we are over halfway now. Yeah, about halfway. We've got probably these two fields and that bit are about the same now. So, not too shabby at all, but I thought, before we finish up today, let's go take another load over to our sugar mill. So, yeah, we are going to end up doing it over two episodes. I know we started it last episode, but we only did a couple of headland trips. We have also now got the sunflowers in, and we still have the soybeans to get in. Hopefully next time we can really break the back of it, or get it all done. It's a shame, it's one of them crops you can't leave on a worker just because of the way these old machines are. It's a bit like the one that does the vegetables. It doesn't work on a worker, which is a shame, because if it did you could plant loads and leave it while you're doing other bits, but Yeah, we'll get the most of it done. Well, I say most of it. We'll get it all done next time, and then we can start on this soybean field. Hopefully there's only about another hour left. We've been on it about an hour and a half, 2 hours now in real time, so it's taken a bit of time. I knew it would do. I wasn't buying that field for the crop. It's just that crop come with it. Really, we could have just binned the crop if we wanted to, but I know we need sugar, so sugar beet to make our sugar, so it is the only reason I decided we should keep it. So my other thing, what we could do next time is we could speed the harvester up. We have the mod where we can turn the speed up. If I'm not crashing it, it'll be a lot quicker. So we could take it from 6 miles an hour, take it like 10 miles an hour or 15 miles an hour, and then we would be able to bake through it real quick. You'll have to let me know what you guys think about doing that. I personally think it might be a good idea, just because how long that's taken at 6 miles an hour. Yeah, I think I might take it over and get it just upgraded a little bit. We'll turn it up, I think. But yeah, let me know what you think. 10 miles an hour or 12 miles an hour, it would just get it done that little bit faster, and then we can move on to other things, because we want to move time on, because we've now got the sugar sugar being made, and we want to be turning on to strawberry milk, because we know that is where the money is at, and we want to be making that money as soon as possible. So that's why I keep bringing loads over here, because even though we're only on half time, time is still moving on, because it's taken us so long to do it. So it just means in 2 hours of my time is only an hour in the game time. We could put it to real time, and because we have got 2 days to get the soybeans in, realistically. But I do know it's going to take a long time to go pick all this up, so it is a possibility that we might put the soybeans on a worker, and we'll end up bringing all this sugar beet back and forth to the mill, so that we can turn it into sugar. But there we go. That is another load brought over here. So by my reckoning, we should just be slightly shy of 100,000 litres in here. So sugar mill. Oh no, we're just over 102. My workings out were a bit wrong there. It would have been, yeah, because it's 70,000 litres. So yeah, should have been 105, but obviously the mill has used some. So I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, or let me know your thoughts on speeding the harvester up. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get notification of when we finally get that sugar beet off the field. I'll see you there. Bye for now.